Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Saturday night, fuckers! It's Saturday night, and what are you guys doing? You're tuning in to the Archie Luxury channel. That's what you're doing. That's what the best way to spend Saturday night is. Blue shirt Buddha, he's there. Hey man, it's all cool. It's all great to have you on board for this amazing show. Guys, I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you, man. It's been a hard week. I had a apathy boy, $2 morning arch, looking well, thank you. Rooted rotor! I got a rooted rotor rectified. I gotta rectify a rooted rotor. I'm jumping on a plane to sing. And I gotta tell you, man, I gotta be honest with you, man. It's very tough. It's tough. Everything is tough in life. Sometimes in life, you've just got to do the best you can with the resources that you have. There's no easy way to put it. You've just got to do it, man. I don't know what the answer is. A lot of things in life, I don't know the meaning of life. I don't know jack shit. All I know is that watches make me happy. Watches make me happy. So that is all I know. So you got to do what you got to do. So, hey, Barry BKT. Hello. Louis Toledo. Louis Toledo. He's cool. It's all good, man. New series. I made a video yesterday. Blowing the greatest interview of your life. Yes. Rodent 2.0. He went to a Rolex lunch. He could have asked important questions. No, he decided to eat the cold fish. Okay. I gotta be honest with you. It's a tough world. It's a very tough world, man. It's very hard. It's tough. It is vicious. It's a vicious world. It's a very tough world. Nixon, one of my favorite presidents of all time. Richard Tricky Dicky. I actually like Tricky Dicky. LBJ I thought was a cunt. Tricky Dicky, he gets a bad rap, but I quite like the guy. Carter was a soft cock. Okay, Carter was a soft cock. So yeah. What else can I say there? It's been a very. I'm going now. I am fucking brocus pocus. Absolutely fucked eye. I'm going there because I need to get a strap for my paddock. It doesn't fucking fit properly. The paddock doesn't fit properly. I need Blue Shirt Buddha $2. It's to have our pontiff back on live. Thank you, Blue Shirt Buddha. I've got to tell you, man, there's some really nasty sons of bitches out there. The world is full of them. I got a new series. I'm looking at my collection in the past to see, just what I've had before. I like to reflect on previous collections. So I've got a new series. I filmed a little bit last night, so I'll be releasing that today. Probably on the Paul Pluta channel. Yeah, I'll release it on the Paul Pluta. I gotta tell you, man, it's been fucking hard. It's been freezing. It's 11 degrees this morning. It's getting a little bit warmer. The bees aren't out yet, so the bees, they come out of the hive about 18 degrees. A little bit cold still. It's winter in Australia. I gotta tell you, man. There's some very, very aggressive fuckers out there. Just be chill, man. I'm hoping to catch up with anyone in Singapore. If you want to see me and sing, all you got to do is buy me a meal and Dave. Dave is the guy who's flying me. I can't fucking afford to fly there. I'm fucking skintus, fuck this. I'm fuck this, okay? I got no money to pay for for fucking tickets to singers. Dave's, I'm going there. I'm Dave's bitch there. I'm going there. You got to take him to. You got to buy it. He's the one who's fucking shelled out for the ticket, man. I could really use a drink about now. Anyone wants to buy me a drink? They're $7.50. Yes, the bar has put the prices up. $7.50 for a spirits. Disappointing. What else can I say to you guys? What else can I say? Blue shirt Buddha, $7. What's worse, a dented Patek or a stuck Philippe? What's worse? Rooted rotor, Rita, rooted rotor, Rita. That's what's that's probably worse. The rooted rotor. Yeah. It's been a bit hard. I've been a bit making some vids, man. No one invites me nowhere. I get no product launches, no invites to Rolex, no invites to Tudor, no invites even to Brumont, no invites to Gigular, no invites to AP, Patek, nothing, fucking nothing, man. That's what happens when you buy used. Rich buddy, let's get the party started. Drink up, big boy. Thank you so much. Whiskey in the morning. Whiskey. Nice big whiskey. Little bit of lizard tongue. There we go. I gotta tell you, man, it's been a really difficult time. I'm going to Singers. I'm going to get my rooted rotor rectified. It's on the Patek Philippe World Time. And I got to pick up a strap. I got to pay for the strap. The strap's expensive. Fuck me dead. You know what these Patek Philippe straps? It's about 700 Aussie. What's that? $500 US for an extra long strap. Fuck. We got Gene Acosta. Hey, Arch, great stuff, mate. That's another drink. We've got two. Okay, I got one up my sleeve. Thank you, sir. Whiskey in the morning, fuckers. What can I say? It's all fuctus fucti. It's from the Latin. I've been working on my cactus garden. Yes. My son has actually, he wants me to buy cactuses for the cactus garden. If anyone wants these fucking cactus, they're fucking expensive. My son, he's 12. He likes the golden barrel cacti. The golden barrel. You know what these fucking golden barrel cactuses cost? Fuck me dead. Anyone in the Brisbane area who has spare cactuses, I would greatly accept cactus as you know. I'm trying to build a cactus garden. I've got a cactus garden at the front of the house. What can you say? What can you say indeed? Actually, I watched a very interesting documentary on Dennis Kalowski. He was the CEO of Tyco, and he was jailed. It's not a good look earning $100 million a year. Interesting article. Interesting story there. Very interesting. Does extreme money make you really that much happy? Yes, it does. I don't know. I think you want enough money to buy Patek Philippe and Rolex, man. Cactus garden is perfect for a prick. Thank you so much. My son, he wants me to get some money, and he asked me, Dad, can you see if any of the viewers can throw some money in for the cactus garden? I've been working on the cactus garden. Cacti, cactus, fucti, fuctus, rooted rotor, Rita. That's how it goes. It's what else has been going on? Oh, I know. Glenfiddich 12, Archibald. I'm with you. Ooh, very nice. I'm drinking Monkey Shoulder, which is it's a malt whiskey. I don't mind them. It's a bit cheaper, but hey, can't drink fucking expensive shit all the time. So I got to tell you, man. I got to tell you, it's very, very, very important that. I was watching actually Houdinki's collection. Fuck me dead. That guy's got some serious money. Serious money. He's Houdinki had a what did he have? He had a Houdinki had he only buys Pateks with Tiffany on the dial. Fucking hell. It's very, very, very exclusive, you know. Exclusive is the word. Man, it's just very, very, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's $5. Apathy Boy, dollars for AC4's Cacti. $5. I'll keep that. I'll keep a little book on that there. $5. Apathy Boy, $5. Okay, I'm just keeping a row. Cactus Fund, Cactus Maximus, it's called. $5. Thank you, Apathy Boy. I gotta tell you, man, it's been hard. Everything's been fucking hard lately. The watch collecting. I noticed a couple of people are doing the collection reviews. I saw Fed's he's got a bit of a chat. He's still got that fucking Ingenua. Fuck man, what's going wrong? Yeah, the Ingies, they're just hard. They're a great watch, but they're hard. $2. And gee, should I trade my Batman Oyster for a 5196 or a 5127? No. I'd got to be honest with you there. I think a fair swap, you'd better off to trade it to the 5127. It depends what you want. If it's going to be your only watch, and G, I would be keeping the Batman. I think it's more versatile. But the 5127, that is a beautiful. That's like my 5107, except it's got the slightly more curved bezel, and it uses the 324 movement instead of the 315, which is a higher beat version of the 315, which is at 28.8, which is what most modern watches the beats per hour is. So yeah, but I wouldn't do it unless you've got other sports watches, because you cannot just wear Patek doesn't work like that. Patek is delicate, fuckers. Patek is delicate. You've got to be, you know, it's a special occasion. It's like a Rolls Royce. You take it out occasionally. You pray the fucking rotor's not rooted. You pray the rotor's not rooted. So that's I spoke to Suckerhorn this morning. He's fine. Suckerhorn, he's fine. Spoke to him. He's happy. He's good. He's cleary. He's cheery. He's happy. He's motivated. He's cool. Hey, Suckerhorn is there. Yep, he's there. I had to talk to him. He's doing well. Suckerhorn, Apathy Boy, $2. Who is Gunzap? Man, I want to know who Gunzap is. I love his work. He is making the best content I've seen in ages. And Ui's amazing, but Gunzap, different style. I love both. They're very creative, fucking creative. Deacon, $10. How much would Federico need to do a pizza eating contest with you, Arch? I think you could take him. Hey, I never had pizza. I went to Bangers with Fed. We never had pizza. I love a good Italian pizza. Thin and crispy. That's the secret. Proper pizza is thin, wafer thin. That's what you want to have. But hey, that is the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I got to be honest with you, man. It's a tough gig. It's hard, man. The YouTube is difficult. It's been really tough lately. YouTube has been fucking awful. that Elite Broadcasting, that was a disaster. I'm still paying my share off. That was a bit of a disaster. I thought I'd get an upswing, an upkick, because it had 126,000 subscribers. By the way, guys, if any of you guys there running your own YouTube channel and you'd like me to help you, like get some traffic, send me a video. You need to send me an email with a link to a video I can download from your channel and upload to my Elite Broadcasting. I would like, this is a free chance where I'll put the videos up on Elite Broadcasting and we'll link it to your channel to drive traffic in. You will need to provide details of yourself, and hey, I'm happy to help you out. Elite Broadcasting, that turned out to be an elite disaster. I paid big money for that. I got it wrong. I got it really wrong. You haven't lived until you've eaten New York City pizza. I believe it. Yes, New York City pizza is amazing. I believe it. I actually want to go to New York myself. I love to do that. Yeah. It's Rich Buddy, what's he saying here? I got one buying from a Rolex AD. What's Rich Buddy talking about? I don't understand. Rolex watch. Okay. So, guys, we're trying to, I tell you honestly, oh, okay. I got to be honest with you, the world is tough. It's a hard place. It is hard. It is hard. Life is hard, but we got to try your best. You can't just give up and whine. You got to try your best. That's the way it goes. And any cactuses, Josh? No. Why is that? What? Any golden barrels there?
$300.
$300 for a golden barrel. Jesus Christ. Wiki watch leaks, $3. The rodent cardinals hiding after our latest vid. Thank you. Wiki watch leaks. Wiki watch leaks. Thank you. They seem to be pretty cool guys. I must admit, Wiki watch leaks, they're pretty cool guys. What else is going on today? What else is going on? What else is going on? No, it's all going cool. It's all good. Everything is good. It's just difficult. It's a difficult world. It's hard. I've been. You know, the funny thing is, I got a second paddock, and now I'm lusting after a third. When does this madness, this disease, this sickness end? That's what I want to know. It's crazy. It's crazy. The disease. It's you know, it's very tough. I don't know what's wrong. I love paddocks. Oh my God, Louis Appleby Archibald. Here's a bottle of Glenfiddich 12. Celebrate my first Rolex Explorer 2. Keep 'em pumping, fella. Louis Appleby, 49 pounds. Thank you so much. That's a great watch. The Explorer 2. I'm wearing my Zenith wristwatch. Check Zenith. I love the Explorer 2. It's just cool. Well, actually, I'm going to fucking change it. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. This Zenith, loser germs, unsellable. No one wants these things. Apathy Boy, $2. Arch, ever thought of doing your own podcast? Actually, I do a podcast with Scottish watches. I quite enjoyed it. I don't want to muscle in on that area. A man can only do what a man can only do. I think the podcast arena there. Look, I enjoy the YouTubes. Podcasting, I would leave it Scottish watches. They do a good job. I don't want to muscle in on, you know, it's hard. You can't do everything. Rich, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay. How about you? What's
going
on?
Rooted Rotor, Rita.
Boy, what are we going to do about that? Warranty, right?
Yeah, look, it's okay. Look, I'm actually pleased it stuck because it actually, that world time, when I got it back, it jammed, right?
Yeah, it should have gone back the first time, huh?
Well, I wasn't overseas, so it's hard. So and then it came good again, and I thought maybe it just needs to be worn for a week. Then it's jammed again. So that's okay because I'm going there. I'd rather get it done whilst it's under warrant. Look, I'm sure it's something minor. Okay, rooted rotor.
Congratulations to Appleby for that first Rolex Explorer 2.
And I've just put my Explorer 2 on as well. That is a fabulous. I love the Explorer 2. I think Explorer 2 can be a one watch. You could be a one watch person with that. Woody, New Yorker, $2. AC, please sack all Cardinals. They are not. And that's okay. I got Rich on. It's okay. There's no problems. We're happy. We got Rich. I got someone here. Rich, how are you been? Tell me what's new. You made a purchase.
New? Yes, I made a purchase. I can't help myself. What am I going to do? It's like you said, it's a disease, isn't it?
Just 1 minute there. Combat Incorporated, $3. I own the Deep Sea Pro Prof Oris Pro Diver. Next diver. Next time you're diving Combat, just leave that at the bottom of the sea. No, I would say Deep Sea. He's got a Deep Sea. He's got a Pro Prof, and he's got an Oris Pro Diver. That's a nice little collection. I would say get a sub. Get a sub. You need a sub to go with that. Tudor and a Black Bay. Tudor Black Bay there, bang per buck. Tell me this. What did you buy? What did you buy, Rich? Tell me what you bought.
Well, so I had a few watches on my list, and
yes.
I ended up.
You didn't buy Rolex?
No, you know what? I crossed over. I came across something else in researching for a Zenith Daytona because that was the watch I was looking for. My number one listed watch was going to be a two-tone Zenith, and then close behind that was going to be a Pepsi Vintage GMT. So those were the two Rolexes I was looking. I figured those are maybe some of the only valued Rolexes out there in the market today. And so that's what I was going to go for. But then in my search, by way of going through the vintage categories, when I was searching for those, I came across a 68 Transitional Speedy Omega Speedmaster.
68 Transitional Speedy.
Yes. And so I actually discovered that. Do you know much about that specific year, Arch?
Yeah, I do. I've got a yeah. So, they also, did you know at that time they also had one where they fucked up the numbering?
Yeah, it's called the 220 bezel.
That's right, the 220 bezel. That's exactly it. And I got a friend who's actually got one of those.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, they were only done for it was a fuck up.
It was a complete mistake, correct? Where the 225 on the bezel, they made a misprint and it says 220.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So tell me this: how do you? So that's an 861, the transitional ones.
It's the 861. It should arrive on Monday. I'm hoping it's as it shows in the pictures. Very clean bezel. I think I sent you some pictures of it. It's the dot over 90. It's a dot over 90, and the thing that really excited me about it in my research is that it has an applied Omega steel logo on the dial, as opposed to the majority of those that were produced that year that have only a painted Omega logo on the dial. So they ran that watch production for 9 months. However, the first few runs had the applied steel logo on it.
Who did you buy it from? A dealer, a private individual? How did you get this one?
I found it on eBay. And to be honest, I'm not sure who the hell the seller is. It had good ratings and everything, but to be, it looks like it might be a coin pawn shop. So they didn't exactly know what they're holding, you know?
No, I understand. To tell me this then, you are over the moon to grab this. You're happy about it?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It seems like it's such a rare find. Low production.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a bracelet, but I've researched the cost and obtaining a bracelet.
A 117 bracelet, kind of a 117.
71? Yes.
Yeah.
1171.
Yeah, 1171. Sorry, that's right. 1171. Yeah.
I saw those with for about $700.
I remember they used to be $200. You know.
This is Rich Buddy crappy. Yeah, this is the 1039 bracelet is a couple of $1,000 or more.
Oh yeah. They're very some of those bracelets can make a big difference. It's I know exactly what you're saying there. The interesting thing is, you know, the 861 movement. I think that was probably Omega's, because they went from the 321. The 321 was a column wheel chronograph.
Right.
The 861 is a cams chronograph. It uses less parts, and it was less expensive and less labor intensive to service. The thing is, the 861 movement, you know, the greatest 861 watch of all time?
Which?
The Flightmaster. That uses an 861 base, doesn't it?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
You know, the Flightmaster, that was a GMT and a chronograph. It was amazing. You know the Flightmaster, the ugly big Flightmaster.
Yes, right. Now, is the watch that I got Lamania based, right? It's a Lamania movement.
Yeah. They actually. I thought the 321 was the when you say it's Lamania based, they look. The thing you got to remember is, at that time, in period of time, people always used different movements. You know, Patek used Lamania. A lot of people use Lamania now. It's part of the Swatch group, right?
Yeah.
Look, I think the to be honest with you, Lamania makes some amazing movements. A dead shit brand is Minerva. You know, Mont Blanc. That's a Phoenix brand. That was just absolute. That was never really a great luxury movement maker. But Lamania was always top notch. Jaeger-LeCoultre they were a big movement maker.
I also learned that Universal Genève was a big movement maker for some of those brands, even for JLC and some of the others.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. I love my watches. I don't know what it is. Do watches make you happy?
Absolutely. Yeah, they give me a lot of.
I mean, it's funny. What makes you happy in this world is the collecting, and it's got to be a wanted thing. Like, I find so many people, if they buy a watch that's sort of an orphan, you know what I mean, like a non-desirable, can they handle having it? Like, I know someone who bought a PAM. They couldn't. They bought an Omega, a modern Omega. They didn't like. No one gave them kudos for having it. People want reassurance. They want validation, don't they?
Maybe some people. I don't know. I mean, we like to share our hobby, share our sport.
Yeah.
I noticed that I'm just
Chickenberry
more
$2. Are you sexually with your watches? Sexually with your watches. What does that mean?
I sleep with them.
Yeah, I dream about them. I fondle them. I got to be honest with you there. I think watches is a fantastic hobby. If that can make you happy, go for it. I think where it's a problem, I know some people who have bought watches. I know one guy who's addicted to buying. He bought an AP from Hourglass, then traded it in 20 minutes later to a dealer, lost thousands. He's got some mental problem. He gets a massive high from buying. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know for sure, especially if you can't afford it.
Exactly. But I mean, if you can, I always try to outdo. I try and buy value, things that hold their value. I don't really. I never buy new because I could never afford it. Traditionally, I could never afford a new Patek. I never had fucking money like that. I was always scrimping and saving. Hey, I was thinking of you. I was watching a documentary on Dennis Kalowski. You know Dennis Kalowski?
No, I don't know who that is.
He was the CEO of Tyco.
Oh, okay.
He went to jail for that. He was quite an interesting guy there.
What did he do to go to jail? Embezzle money?
Well, no, basically what happened is Tyco never went broke, but they paid him a bonus. He basically earned $100 million in a year. And technically the board had agreed to it, but it wasn't passed by a meeting, a vote. And therefore they said he he basically got this bonus. He pushed them for it, which is just ridiculous. And he ended up serving 6.5 years in a state prison, which is a lot harder than a federal prison. Monsignor Neo, $10. Hello, humanity. Archie, first you started the YouTube watch movement, and now you've started an industry of people talking about you and the watch industry. What do you have up your sleeve next? I tell you what, guys, we're going to start the Rooted Rotor movement. The Rooted Rotor. Archie, Wiki Watch leaks $3. Arch, sources say Cardinals are on strike. True. Hey, it doesn't matter. I got Rich here. We're talking watches. It's okay. Sometimes it's good just to have a quiet discussion with one or two guys. That's cool. It's cool. Rich.
What happened? I missed that. Hey, so did you? So the Rodent 2 and his interview, his lack of interview capabilities.
Did you like my video with Nixon?
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine if David Frost fucked that up?
I was actually named after Dick Nixon. I was named after Dick Nixon.
Is that right, Richard?
Yeah.
Your parents were Republicans.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, you're right. I mean,
actually, I got to tell you, I actually thought Tricky Dicky was actually a good president. I liked him.
Sure, he pulled us out of the war, right?
Well, LBJ really fucked things up in the war. He didn't want to lose. He was a cantankerous bastard. But I think Tricky Dicky, he started talks with China. He was quite advanced, you know. He did many things that were quite...
he was a winner.
Yeah. I quite like... I like Nixon because he's a bit of an underdog. He's kind of... You know, like it's like I like Jimmy Carter, but he was a hopeless president. Much better as a statesman. He's been a very good statesman. You know, $5 from Deacon. Buying on the secondary watch market is work. I'm not into working when I buy a watch. I buy new for the grief relief. Well, if you want to buy a Rolex, you can't buy new because they only have fucking Datejusts. Okay, this is the problem. If you want to be lazy, you got to pay a premium. It's up to you. If you want to pay the premium, you pay it. If you don't, you don't. It's up to you.
So after about 7 years of collecting watches and watching YouTube and different shows and things, I finally started getting comfortable to where I felt I could pull the trigger on seeking my first vintage watch. And it kind of happened by accident. And I kind of realized that I had a little bit more knowledge than I thought I did when I discovered this watch, and hopefully it is what it is. And I mean, I priced it. If I get the bracelet, the actual 1039, I'm looking at about 10,500 on this watch.
We got Mark Goldberg very quickly. Apathy Boy, $2. AC3. What's the origin of Satan DeVille? It's a dig at Rodent 1 because he is actually a Satanist. Yes, Rodent 1 is a Satanist. It's a dig at Rodent 1. Okay, Mark, how are you?
I'm very well, gentlemen. Pontiff, you're looking very dapper this evening. I don't know if you're wearing any pants down there, but you look good.
Hey, no worries. I got a Rooted Rotor to deal with.
I see.
Yeah, Rooted Rotor.
There are rodents are creeping in, crawling out from... And you've got a rodent and I've got a mole. I've got a deep mole. Hey,
did you like my story on Rodent 2? I said, how could you blow the interview of a lifetime?
Well, you do bring up a point, you know, but he's new and young and impressive.
Yeah, but you got to ask pressing questions and record it. You don't just be a toady. It's uncool.
But to be fair, I have seen you say, haggle like a bitch, then walk into a boutique and say, no steel sports for me, no discount. Yeah. So it is a little harder when you're face to face in the belly of the beast.
Now, Marky, I got to ask you this there. My good friend Rich, he's just bought a vintage Omega, a transitional Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, a .over 90. He's very proud of that there. Have you, Mark is actually, Richard, Mark is someone who advises people to stay the fuck away from vintage. Be very careful. Vintage is a minefield. And I tend to agree with Mark. It is a minefield.
Yes, I think it can be dangerous for sure. I'm planning on getting it authenticated by someone who knows more about watches than me as soon as I get it.
You've got return privileges. Obviously, buying it from eBay, you do have return privileges, but you've got to be quick. You can't fuck around. You got
30 days. You got
30
30
days.
days. And yeah, and you really need a vintage consultant who's super knowledgeable because some of the redials are perfect. You'd need a loop in order to be able to detect them.
Hey, Mark, Bob's Watches is right down the street from me, so I'm hoping that I can pay them to do an evaluation of the watch.
Ooh. Well, see, the way you can do Bob's Watches is instead of paying them, you just say to them you want to sell it, and it's
That's what I was going to do. That's what I was thinking of doing. And then I can add $4,000 to the price, and then I know the price of my watch, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly
not
Archie.
Yeah, not exactly, because you could bring them a brand new gold Sky Dweller, and they would be happy to offer you, like 19.7 for it. So.
Yeah, it might be true too. Yeah, but at least I might know if it's real or not if I just do that, at a minimum.
Well,
hey, it wouldn't be bad to have papers from Bob's Watches, though. Those are good papers.
No, Bob's Watches is nothing special. I got to be honest with you. It's like any business. The only way you make money is to rip people off. Okay.
Well, this is your entire business model. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have just heard the Pontiff's business model and you have made a super chat,
you can't run a business on 5% margin. You need to make massive margins. Deacon $2. eBay doesn't guarantee high-priced items anymore. Okay, thank you, Deacon. Monsignor Neo, $10. Archie, all the Cardinals abandoned you tonight, but Mark gave up Gay Pride Day celebrations to be here with you. What can the Pontiff do to honor Mark? Can you bestow additional honors? Yes, we will. We'll give you a new robe and we'll give you something special. Apathy Boy, $5. AC3, do you agree Mark has been making some of the best content on YouTube lately? I love Mark's content. Mark is just a genuine guy who just is here just for the love of the hobby. And I got to tell you, Mark, you've gone through the hobby, and hey, we've all done dumb things, but you've got to do what makes you happy. You love your Rolex, don't you, Mark?
I do. I sleep with one. I sleep with a Rolex, and maybe the stupidest thing I ever did. And we all have that one thing that we just can't get over. For you, it was the 1016. For me, it's the steel.
Yep.
For me, it's the steel Daytona, which I lost who loses money on a steel white Daytona? This guy. I'm never going to get over it until I buy. I'm going to buy a ceramic one at MSRP if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah. I got to tell you, Mark, my good friend Rich has got a Patek. When are you getting a second Patek, Rich?
Well, I have the 5167. On order for about 1.5 years now.
Oh, that's not coming. That's not coming, Rich.
Oh yeah, no, I put a deposit on it. I'm getting it for sure.
WikiLeaks, $3. Mark is the only non-rodent cardinal. Thank you, WikiLeaks. Wiki Watch Leaks. Okay.
And to be honest, the longer it takes, the better, because I'd rather afford it later than today.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. I gotta say, man, that's okay, fair enough there, fair enough. Would you ever go Patek, Mark?
They're just too delicate for me. Look at that stuck rotor you have there. I like a watch you can knock around, a watch you can swim with, a watch you can sleep in, a watch that you can train dogs in. I don't golf but I shoot guns now and again, and I don't want to take off my Patek for that. I don't go to church. I don't go to funerals.
Monsignor Neo, $5. I love Mark, but all of Mark's videos are clickbait, Mark. We know you can do better.
Well,
they are clickbait. Yes, they are. They have great titles. Mark has got. You should have been a journalist. You could write the headlines.
Everybody's a critic until they have their own channel.
Yes.
Hi, Clive. How you doing, Clivers?
Hey.
Hey, congratulations on the Speedmaster.
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and a transitional like that. I mean, honestly, is there really any difference between having that and the 321? You've got the dot over 90. You've got the applied indus. You've got the pipe hand dial. What else do you really need? Well, other than a bracelet.
Right.
Retain value.
And I think I found one on Instagram for $1,500 at 1039. I'm gonna probably get that.
Wow.
But
Have you seen that big book on Omega Speedmaster? The big book. That's a very, very. There's an excellent book on Speedmasters. Have you seen?
Gosh, those watch books are so expensive, especially the Patek ones. I can't believe they cost as much as a low-end watch.
Oh no, that's the Mondani ones. They're fucking ridiculous. You know the Mondani. He does Rolex ones too. The Italian guy. He's fucking out of his mind. He's fucking charging $1,000 for books. That's just fucking crazy. You know. Clive, what's going on with you? Tell me what's happening, man.
The next one. Yeah.
Not much. Just enjoying the weekend.
Hey, that's fantastic. You've sold a fair bit of stuff off. Are you buying anything else?
Maybe.
What's around the corner?
Cough, cough, cough.
Couple of things I'm looking at, but we'll see. I don't want to say anything till I've gotten my hot little hands.
Okay, fair enough there. Any clue what brand name?
Well, I've heard they throw some really great townhouse parties.
Thank you very much. Did you like my video on blowing the interview of your lifetime?
Well, the thing is, though, what's worse, doing that or asking questions and constantly interrupting when someone's trying to answer the questions you've just asked them?
Fair enough.
I mean, direct examination. I mean, well, an interview is basically direct examination, and that's its own little art form, frankly.
Yes, but he should have secretly recorded it. He didn't do anything. He's just a toady.
He gave them the flu, man. That's what I'm happy about.
Well, it isn't like he was going to mess up a future Rolex watch purchase because he doesn't have one planned, so he might as well have hammered them.
Exactly.
Or he might. Now, Bruce Williams, I think Bruce Williams just got a high-dollar Rolex from Bob's Watches.
Ooh.
Yes.
And I also think Bluefish Watch Reviews. I think Bob's is starting to want to reach out and advertise to people on YouTube.
Okay.
Well, those guys are right down the street from me, but which is a disadvantage because if I want to buy something from them, I got to pay the frickin' sales tax.
You're in Dallas?
Oh, they have a Bob's in Dallas too.
Oh well, wait. Where is Bob's? Is
it Newport Beach, Southern California?
I thought they were in Dallas. Okay, never mind.
Apathy Boy, $5. Clive, would you recommend selling via consignment? What fee percentage is fair?
I almost think just list a price, sell it if you can get me X amount. And that way, if they can get you X amount, if they sell it for more than that, you don't want to know.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Because if it's just a percentage, then obviously they'll want to sell it as quickly, they'll want to sell as quickly as they can for the least amount of effort.
They're lazy fuckers, aren't they?
Yeah, I've heard that about a lot of people in the watch industry.
Well, when I was shopping for my 18238 Rolex President day date, I went to Bob's Watches and tried about 4, 5, 6 different watches there to see which one I liked before I bought my.
They're very expensive, Bob's watches. What do you think?
Yes, it depends. You could find something good, and then something.
Oh, hang on a minute! Super chats. Monsignor Neo, $5. I think Barker and Jacka is just a poser, but let's be honest, Rolex wasn't going to tell him jack poop. And Randy Havens, Archie, I was walking up a dodgy neighborhood in Paris with my girlfriend, and two guys grabbed my Patek 5167R. This was 2 p.m. Should I drink my sorrows away or take out a home loan to buy another Patek? I feel Rolex are harder to be snatched off.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, those little straps can, don't put up a lot of resistance.
Fuck.
Then unless, of course, that was in Paris.
Unless, of course, you've got an Aquanaut strap on rubber. Those at least will stretch a little bit. Am I right or am I not, Rich?
I can't believe it. That's just terrible,
I don't have one yet. Mine's still on order.
Okay.
Yes.
You got yours before mine, buddy.
Oh, well, mine is just the common old trifling 36 millimeter. It's not the big, massive, girthy 37 millimeter that Archie's has.
You're very lucky. I remember they were so cheap at one stage, but hey, that's
they all are. Well, they all are. But here's the thing, though. I mean, I kind of think the rest of the watch, everyone's awash in Rolex refugees, much like Paris is, except Syria, instead of Rolex. I kind of think people that are thwarted getting Rolex are kind of going out into other brands and kind of snatching up all the good shit.
I think Randy needs to drink his sorrows away and not buy anything for a while.
Yeah.
Hey,
wait, pretty nasty shit.
Speaking about drinking his sorrows away, has anyone bought Archie a drink lately?
Yeah, they did. I'm actually going to have a second one, actually. Here we go. I got one up my sleeve. I got to tell you, Clive, I got to tell you, man, I'm really, really sad that you didn't get that Patek we were talking about. Tommy, $2. If only you had an LV suitcase to fend off the muggers. Yes. Yes. I was in a bad neighborhood last week, actually, and I kind of felt a bit.
The one your house is in?
Actually, where I go for the Vietnamese food. A lot of nasty fuckers there, drugs.
Isn't that restaurant right inside like the parole board for the local prison?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just a bit of a low rent area. You know what I mean?
Yes. You can buy your crack. You can buy your crack and your spring rolls at the same place.
Is that where you're going looking for Nanacam?
No. But I got to be honest with you, man. Hello to Loudmouth Tim. Loudmouth, he's doing well. Loudmouth is good. Clive, I got to ask you this honestly, man. I think you need to get another Patek. Would you get a dress Patek?
Well, the thing is,
make you happy in life, Clive.
No, it depends. I'd have to lay eyes on it, to be honest. I'm I'm a sucker for a pretty watch face.
Oh, I see.
I mean, that's why I got the AP. I love the Navy dials, and I love the Navy themes, and I'm really so happy I got the bracelet for it because that accentuates the face.
Hey, I'm thinking about getting rid of my Zenith, Clive. What do you reckon?
It's terminal.
Are you going to wear that to a dodgy neighborhood and get it insured?
No, I'm just saying I'm thinking about selling it on the channel. What do you think?
Good luck.
They're that bad?
People like those Zeniths. People like them.
Not the open hearts. I remember someone basically saying stick with the icons.
I sold mine and I made money on it. I made money, but I had the 42 millimeter closed heart.
The icon, in other words. You had the tricolor, right?
Yes.
You didn't have the open heart one, correct?
Correct.
Oh, by the way, I thought that was a nice video where you helped out the Marine Aaron.
Yes, right. Helped out an active service Marine. Didn't even berate him for not sending me money. I was gonna, but I'm like, nah, he's active duty. We're gonna do this for free.
Very cool. I love Marines.
Was he officer or enlisted?
He didn't say. But he's buying a bunch of Rolex. He's probably an officer.
No, not really. I mean, believe it or not, if you're enlisted, if you're in the barracks, all your living expenses are taken care of. You don't have to worry about housing or food, and so the money you get is yours. And
you don't need to look like an officer.
Yeah, well, enlist to get their clothes, uniforms provided for. So
The Marines are looking for a few good men, and so am I.
I guess Aaron's not in the house, huh?
We're in the car. I'm in the car, and he's in the next car over.
Okay. I didn't think you were in the same car.
Nope. Satan's kitten is not in the house.
Hey, but okay. Now here's a thought that occurred to me though. It seems like you've really been upping your game on the Rolexes lately. Do you think that's because you have a steady squeeze at home and you're not flying off for all the exotic travel?
What has one got to do with the other, though?
Yeah, what has one got to do with the other? It's
because since you're not doing all the traveling that you used to, wouldn't that mean that you'd have therefore more liquid income for watches?
I have a boyfriend. That means I have less liquid income.
Oh, you got to support him.
No, but
He doesn't work.
But he works. He does.
Okay.
He actually, honestly, he works more than I do. I didn't wake up until 10 o'clock in the morning. He left the house at 5:30.
Well, what does he do?
What's that?
What does he do?
We're going to protect his profession to. We're going to redact his profession to protect the guilty.
Okay. That's okay. I understand.
But it's legal. It's entirely legal.
Hey.
He models rings, but he's not a hand model, and we'll just leave it at that.
I will neither confirm nor deny your allegations, sir. So listen, I've got Clyde, I will be retaining your services. I attempted to PayPal you $1 today, but it didn't go through, so I need to do it from a computer. Archie, I am retaining the services of Clyde, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe to represent me.
Hang on, one tick. I'll just be 1 minute. 1 minute.
Is this about your high place? Is this about your high place mole at Geneva? Okay. Maybe not. Rolling.
Rawhide.
Spring rolls.
So apparently we now own the ArchieLuxury show. So, Clyde, why don't you give out your Gmail for your PayPal account? If you would like to send your super chats instead of the Archie to Clyde.
Oh, it's the same place, the same thing as my channel email. Clive Watch Wrangler. Wrangler has a W and an L at gmail.com.
There you go.
And Mark, what is your Gmail address? What is your PayPal address?
Mine is ArchieLuxury72 at gmail.com.
Oh, you ass-kissing little toady.
Hey guys, it's Archie here. I got to catch up on some of these super chats here, guys. There's some fantastic super chats coming in. Tommy, $2. If only you had an LE suitcase to fend off the muggers, I'd belt them in the mouth. Next piece is Alpha Apathy Boy, $2. AC3, how much for naming rights for the Cactus Garden? Yes, $50 for naming rights of the Cactus Garden. Thank you so much. And Burns for $5. Fully loaded, top of the line Hyundai Genesis or Kia K9 versus entry-level 3 Series or base Mercedes C-Class.
I think Doug DeMuro just did a really great video saying that the Hyundai Genesis is like an outstanding value in used luxury cars right now.
I got to be honest with you, go for the fucking Mercedes, man. You want to get the bitches. You want to get the bitches in the car. That's what you want. You want to get the bitches. Bitches aren't going to be impressed with the Genesis. It's all a snobbery. It's all snobbery, fuckers. You lousy Americans. You're in the cheapest place in the world for cars. Do you know how fucking expensive cars are here? Fuck me dead. Go and buy a second-hand Bentley Anards. That's what I would do, Bird. So you got some balls. Get some balls, buy a second-hand Bentley Anards. That's what I'd be doing, man.
It's all about the
How about a Ford? How about a Ford and a Skydweller?
Yeah, he could do that as well.
It's all about the snobbery, said the man wearing the Zenith.
Driving the Prius.
I'm wearing the. Oh my God! We got some super chats coming in. Wiki Watch Leaks. Clive, whose channel do you like most? Jack and Bark and Jack or TGV?
I like Bark and Jack, and also I can't watch TGV. I cannot watch him.
I can't believe this. We've got naming rights for the cactus garden. Apathy Boy Memorial Cactus Garden, big boy.
For $2?
I'm going to actually make a plaque. It's going to go out in the garden. Okay, we're going to put a plaque on the garden. Don't worry, we'll do this professionally. I'm going to make a plaque.
Are you going to get the? Are you going to get the plaque from the porn store?
I don't get your jokes sometimes, Clive. I don't get your jokes sometimes. Sorry. Porn store, please run it by me again.
Are you, no, I'm making fun of the way you pronounce words.
Okay. Okay.
Oxley, sing the Oxley State High fight song.
Oxley
Wait.
State High.
Why does that sounds like Hogan's Heroes?
Hey, what do you guys think about the face of this watch? And is this
Was
a
that
watch that you like
F-Troop?
at all?
I think that was F Troop.
Oh wait, let me look at it.
Talking
Yeah,
about pretty faces, I was going to ask you since you were just brought that up.
that is, yeah. How is that
Oh
one
my
you're
God,
looking at?
we've got some super chats coming in here. This is
You know-
amazing. Sorry guys, keep talking. Keep talking.
Clive, this is the second watch, Archie. I bought this the next day after I bought the Omega because I saw this while I was researching the Omega.
Well, the dial looks pretty good. I'm zoomed in on it. Ooh, 3 colors. Man, black, red, and blue. Nice.
18 karat rose gold.
Super chat's coming in here. Sorry, 19 Ford, $2. Arch, did you take a lady boy to Christmas party? Why not? I'll do anything once. Kayak sailing, $20. Gifts and tributes to the pontiff can be sent to. Oh, he's got my address there. That's well, he sent $20. That's okay. Send them in.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, okay, Mark, you said it sounded like Hogan's Heroes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark. Well, then this guy was like Bogan's Zeros.
Yeah. That school doesn't exist anymore. You know that they bulldozed it. I tried to stop them. They wouldn't listen to me. You know that? I said, please stop. Please, please. I begged with them.
Oxley is now a hole in the ground. I would like to know if that's where you lost your virginity in gym class.
No,
being kept late
no.
with the coach.
That school was actually very. They were a fucking bunch of cunts at times. You know that? They weren't really my friends.
Where did an ArchieLuxury lose his virginity?
Whoa. Let me handle this. You had no friends. You had no friends.
Yeah, I believe in paying for quality. Okay.
You're not talking about the channel, right?
I've actually made a video about it. So we used to be actually. I think I may have removed it, but yeah, no. It's yeah. I pay for play. Always a good start. If you can't get it on your own, just go and buy the best you can. Remember that. Nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of. I've often used services in my life. Look. I haven't always been the thinnest. I haven't always been the sexiest. I just thought, fuck it, just pull out. There's nothing like a C note to cure problems. You know.
Oh, I've seen pictures of the young AC3, and I'm sure you could have made some money in Sydney being gay for pay. I'm quite sure of it.
Yeah, those days are long gone, I'm afraid. Pizza and super chats and live shows have destroyed my figure.
I believe that you could still reboot the Gay Hustler program.
I got to tell you, there it's also the Blue Velvet gigs. They take me to buffets, and I thought, oh, I may never come here again. And because of that, I ate, and unfortunately, it's still with me. Okay.
Is there any chance that you could redo the live shoot at the buffet eating crab claws with the camera 6 inches from your mouth? Could we possibly get that reshot again?
See, that's funny. I thought you'd want to see him eating the chicken burger with mayonnaise dripping out of his mouth.
Oh, actually,
no. It was the crab claws. It was the sucking the meat. It was the Bangkok breakfast buffet with crab claws.
Hey, what else is available for naming rights? That's a very, very good question there, JJ Thorpe, $4.20.
The
I
horns.
tell you what else.
The horns.
We've got the refrigerator is available. The refrigerator is available for naming.
The horns.
I have got the
No, the horns have already been bought, unless
How about
horns have been bought.
okay.
We got
How about the
Reuben,
kids?
that's right.
What about the kids? Would you mind renaming the children?
No, we can't do that. We can't do that. But I tell you what is available. What is available is the I tell you what's available, guys. What's available? I've got to think about this. Let me think about this. I've been drinking and drinking and drinking. I got to tell you the truth, guys. It's got to hurt. Remember that, okay?
Oh, it's hurting.
I got to be honest with you, man. I've got no fucking. I'm going overseas, and you know, I got to be honest with you. It's
hard.
No one wants to meet up with me anymore. What have I done to deserve this? What have I done? I've helped people, and they don't want to buy me fucking lunch. What the hell is the problem? What is wrong with you?
Well,
they did want to buy you lunch. They didn't want to buy your entourage lunch.
Free food delivery. It's an escort agency.
Right, Mark.
Gunzap. Oh, is that right? Gunzap, so cool. I think I gone there, Patrick. That's the one that that's Yumi. I think that's Yumi Rub.
Mark, they want a date with the Pontiff. They're not counting on a threesome.
Well, should they pay extra for a threesome?
No, and it's not like the Pontiff isn't eating for three to begin with.
Look, I don't understand it. I really, really, really wanted to make this a success, you know?
What are you talking about? The trip, your channel, or your life?
Everything, Clive. Everything. It's been a disaster. Rooted rotors! Rooted rotors, Rita!
Well, yeah, I don't know. I have thought about getting another Patek, but I've been seeing all the problem you've been having with yours.
Yes.
It's delicate.
Yep.
They are delicate. They are very delicate. They're delicate. Universal Geneve. That's quite a nice looking piece. Is that gold, solid gold, or gold cap?
Yes, and I was just about to point out, you know, take a look at the lugs and the edges. I don't think it's ever been polished.
It's gold capped, or what is it?
No, it's solid 18 karat gold.
Wow.
And it's a 1950 watch. This watch is 7 years old. And you know what else too? It's 37.5 millimeters, Archie.
Which is
decent size. Universal Geneve is a bit of a dog shit brand, but isn't it?
Well, Ben Clymer likes it. Hodicki.
Hey, what about the Clapton watch? You think that chronograph?
Well, that tri-compacts. Well, it has 2 more compacts than yours.
Yeah, it's just been a soft brand. You know what I mean?
Yours only has 1/3 of the compacts.
Yeah.
Where did you get it from, and what did you pay? Tell us, Rich.
I found it on eBay, and I thought I got it for a good deal. I paid $2,700.
Okay, you didn't steal that one, but it's original dial. Let us see the dial, Rich. Come on, man, show us more on the screen. I love the hands. Yeah. Love the hands.
Okay, Rich,
yes.
Here's what you do. You send pictures of it, really good pictures of Hodicki, and hope they do an article about it. And if they do an article about it, your price will quadruple the value.
Okay.
I've
already found a couple just like it for more money.
Are any of you guys friends with Tim Musso?
No.
Not after we found out we're on the channel.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, not anymore.
No, actually the closest thing is Tanzil's association with Brian Govberg.
We can't even get a signed poster.
Just very quickly there, ER $100. This is ER 100 Aussie dollars. Have a Singapore sling down at the raffles on me, Arch. What a beautiful gift. Actually, that's a very, very good fan. She's been a huge supporter of the channel, and it's an absolute honor, you know. Lovely, lovely person, ER. I always love you. ER, I love you for life.
The watch comes on a nice leather lizard strap too. The strap was a really nice lizard strap with a gold.
Can you clean that?
pin
Oh,
buckle.
no, just leave it, leave it. I like the patina on the hands. The hands
No,
are
no,
quite...
don't fuck
Don't
with it.
fuck with them. Don't fuck with them. Leave it, leave it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Quick touch up with a belt sander. It'll be fine.
Quick touch up with a belt sander.
I've always been in love with this
dead.
style watch, and every time I see it from my gray dealer, they want a lot of money for these things. So when I saw it, I said, I don't care anything about it. I want this to wear it, and what a good price compared to what I've seen it for at my gray dealer in the past, you know?
How is the Porsche? Can I ask you how is your Porsche going?
It's good. Yeah, it's fine. It's running all right.
Please, I got to tell you the truth. Can you get that fucking IMS thing fixed up? Just fucking do it. It's preventative maintenance, okay?
I think so.
Can you fucking do that? Can you please do that, Rich?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
By the time you got bearings in the oil, it's too late. Just fucking do it, man. Why don't you? It's preventative maintenance. Just fucking do it, okay?
We'll
There's something that's kind of interesting though.
ER, I love you forever. ER is actually one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. You know, I really, really did enjoy her company. She's a lovely lady, very beautiful lady, and been a huge supporter of the channel. I tell you the truth. I've had some fucking lean years. Believe you me, I've had some fucking lean times. She's always been really good. She's a lovely person. I got to tell you, Clive, I want to be honest with you. I think your Hoya there, Clive, is sort of that's another great vintage piece. Your Hoya, the 36mm Hoya you've got, you know.
Talking about the chronograph, or are you talking about
the chronograph? The chronograph.
The
chronograph. That's actually a beautiful watch, actually. So that's rose gold, is it, or yellow?
Rose.
Now, I actually saw something that was kind of interesting. I saw a video with one of Roman Sharp's latest videos.
I like that guy.
What?
I like that guy. He's great.
I really do. I get so much good watch information from that guy.
Doesn't he always seem angry? Like he's about to have I think him and Chris. You know what? The both of them seem a little angry. Like I would love to see them in a cage match.
Well, that's true. On the other hand, would Chris be allowed to take his toothpicks into the cage with him?
Well,
See, that'd be the truth. And not to mention, I think you could probably try to garrote him with the gold chains. But one of the things he had a vintage guy on. He was talking about the vintage block pane before that was bought out by Jean-Claude Biver.
Yes.
And one of the things he was telling is like, this is one of the rarest ones of them all. It's a Waltham block pane, more or less. Waltham had block pane, made them a certain amount of dive watches, and they put their logo on it. They said, "Oh my God, these are so rare."
Is that right?
What? Say again?
Reverso did that too with Patek's. You know that?
Well, then I was on eBay and I saw one for like $3,000 make an offer. I'm like, this is what?
I see.
Someone bought that watch right after you showed that.
But here's the thing, though. But here's the point. If you don't, and I knew that was probably going to. Well, I don't know. Fuck, how many people watch me really?
I don't know, but it was gone pretty soon after the video.
Yeah. One of the things is that you don't, if especially vintage, shit, you don't bid on shit that you don't know anything about.
Sure.
Yes.
For me, that was just the hunt, the thrill of the hunt, and a little bit of greed.
I've seen some of these watches that you're looking at here, very similar to this. I swear I've seen them. They're out there for $500, $600, $700. I made a decision to spend $2,700 based on all of the examples that I've seen and what I think I know. And that variance, I decided to pull the trigger on this because I thought this was such a clean freaking example.
Rich, you should just enjoy that. Remember, you're going to spend $2,700 on your next oil change for that Porsche. So
Well, actually, it'll be a lot more, Mark. It'll be a lot more if he's got intermeric IMS bearing failure. That's for sure. Wiki Watch Leaks, $3. All Clyde's comments are to promote other channels. He's okay. Clive's okay. Clive's positive today. Randy Havens, $5. Arch, how much do you to do a quick shot of the monkey whiskey? A quick shot of the monkey. I will do it on credit for you.
Credit.
Super chat me $7 for that. I gotta tell you, man, Clive, that's you've had some really experience in watches. What happened to Uber? Is Uber alive still, or what's happened to Uber?
No idea. He's like disappeared.
Okay. I got to tell you, Clive, I really do think you need another Patek. Please get another Patek. I would just fucking...
The man is one watch away from the Holy Trinity.
Well, you know, here's the funny part. I was at the ADs, right? Yeah. And someone recognized me and said, "Hi, Clive." Shook my hand. And they pointed out the window. I said, "Oh, there's I see Vingtinier." And then he looks, and then he turns around and said, "Oh, can you show me the 5960?" I'm like, God fucking damn it.
Yes. Randy Havens, $20. We love you, Arch. Thank you. Randy Havens, thank you so much there. I've got to tell you, Clive, I think you yourself, you've got to understand real happiness comes from material goods.
That's true.
I've actually been looking at my collections, how they've changed. I'm making a series of videos on how they've changed. And I got to be honest with you, I look back at some of my previous collections and I wish I would have stopped.
Yeah.
Watches saved me. Watches saved me.
Saved you? Tell me, Rick. Tell me.
Well, you know, man, there's times when before my surgeries and during and after, holy smokes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in death, man. I'm in death. And I would just be, you know, scrounge myself and huddle up by the computer and watch your videos and get into the watches. And it would, you know, take me away from all the misery and the pain. Shit.
Rich, we're so glad that you made it, because the rancher was planning a trip to your village. He was actually going to exhume you if you had died, because chances are you'd have been buried in a decent watch. And you know the rancher, if he can't pay off the undertaker, he literally has a shovel in the trunk of his car. So we're really glad you made it. But if you don't feel well at any given time, just make sure the rancher doesn't know.
Yeah, I've told some others, as long as I don't die in Oklahoma, I'm okay.
You're fine. Here's the weird thing. I don't know what you call it, but it is a combination of horology and necrophilia. And somehow, in the rancher's case, those two things got married together.
Just very quickly, Doc BBC, $2. You can't buy happiness, but you can make a deposit.
I'd rather leave a deposit than make a deposit.
Did you?
I tell you what, guys, I want to come and see you guys next year, by the way. I'm coming to America. I had enough.
You know, my bank teller is gay, and you know what I told him?
What's that?
I said, I want to make a deposit.
Hey, Mark, is it okay if I stayed with you for a little bit?
Absolutely. We have a sweet...
Clyde, can I stay with you?
Well, I don't really have the second bedroom set up as a bedroom.
We can just share. Don't worry about it. We'll put a towel down the middle. And
well,
Rick, can I come and stay with you? I want to go to Newport Beach. Can I stay with you for a while, Rick?
No, you see, Hotzi actually has a
that wouldn't be a problem.
Bedroom. Hotzi has a 3 or 4 bedrooms, so I think you could sleep in the spare bedroom.
The dog hair would give me the shits.
Clyde, you have 2 bedrooms.
One's not really set up as a bedroom.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
It's a chamber.
It means no.
Walls and a roof?
Exactly.
No, he said no. He's not allowing me to stay with him.
But look, Archie, do you realize how strict our animal control laws in the state? If we went out, you'd have to be on a leash and muzzled at all times.
Muzzled.
Tell me this: if I came to America, what watch should I wear?
I'd say the Zenith.
Why is that?
Well, if you're flying through Chicago and it gets stolen by the Chicago mob, no big deal.
The Zenith's not that bad. I quite like it.
Why are you trying to sell it?
I don't know. I'm never happy. I'm never happy, Mark. I'm never happy. You know, happiness is an illusion.
Trust me, I understand this. You know what? I bought an Omega. Now I want to sell the Omega. If you want to buy an Omega Seaman Master, just give me a, I'm never happy. Although I think the Grand Seiko might be a keeper, but I don't like anything except for modern
Oh,
Rolex.
no. He's already thinking about selling the Grand Seiko.
I can send someone else a link to discuss this with you.
I think I sort of like it. I think I do. I know I like it.
Well, that little.
Then why did you bring it up? Why did you bring it up in the same sentence and thought as when you're saying you're selling the Omega? You brought it up in the same thought.
Because I like it better than the Omega, and those are the things that I have that are like not Rolex. Because I don't like anything that's not
I wanted
Rolex.
to ask you something personal, okay?
7. How about you?
If I made a video about the sacrifices I've made to afford my watches, do you think that's a bit bad?
You made a whole movie about your life already.
No, I've got another one. I've got crotch rot. I haven't discussed crotch rot before, okay?
Mark will help you edit the raw video footage.
Okay. I got crotch rot. Okay?
No, Hisham will help. Speaking of which, where is Hisham?
Well, he's kind of a sudden outbreak of self-respect.
Where's the mad Indian prince? Hisham, we missed you. Come back to us.
I got to be honest with you guys. Things haven't. Oh, $19.99 from Lewis Appleby. Archibalds. America can't handle you. Have another jingly jangly Singapore sling on us, fellas. We love you. Thank you so much. I will be having a sling. Don't you worry about that. Well, I will be broadcasting live, okay? Don't worry. When I'm in Singers, right, I'll be there. Guys, anyone wants to meet me in Singers, email me now, ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. You only need to pay for me, my friend, who's Dave, and maybe some pickup from 4 floors. But they don't eat much. The pickup doesn't eat much.
Okay.
Just a quick bit of
super chat from Decon. Why is quartz so bad when the premise is so good?
Quartz is okay. Quartz is okay.
Well, okay. Here's why I think it is, okay? Because when quartz first came out, it was ultra luxury, ultra precision, right?
Yes. Yes.
And then when they got better and better and manufactured them, it became the province of mid-tier and then lower tier and then almost disposable watches.
Yes.
So I think of a certain age, you think of quartz, you think of a cheap watch. It's like when if I see a day of the week and a date at 3 o'clock, I think, ugh. But if I see the date at 3 and I see the day at 12, then it's like, ooh, because it's just I'm conditioned. We're conditioned that way. Because it might be a fucking Hamilton khaki, but day of the week at noon is because we've been brainwashed by Rolex saying that that is deluxe, that is Schmicko, that is.
You know what my dream watch is? To be honest with you, I want to get a Patek Neptune.
I was looking at one of those and I was searching through the vintage.
What do you think of Neptunes? Very 90s dated, aren't they, or not? What do you think?
70s dated. I don't know if those would ever catch on again.
That's what I like about it. It's just that they're so out. Steve Camasso, $2. You can never fill a bottomless pit.
Well, happiness, Archie, is an inside job. So, guys, please super chat for Archie to get a beef and reef and eat it on air.
Okay, you like this better than the Universal Geneve Arch, the one I have on the screen right now?
Show me more, show me more, show me more, Rich. Show me more.
You could actually just click on it.
That's yours. That's yours. That's dot over 90. Look at that. Dot over 90. Look at that.
That is the second nicest looking dot over 90 bezel that I may have seen.
Clive, are you selling your 321?
Not sure yet. I'm not sure.
What do you mean we're not sure? Tell me.
Okay. Why? That is the opposite of sure. Not sure.
Like you're not sure. Why is that? Is there a reason?
If you've also seen Idiocracy, it's also the name of.
Clive, why don't you buy? Honestly, Clive, I love you to death. You're a good friend, but you should be buying an apartment you could live in.
Oh, here we go again.
I don't understand why you don't buy a house. And you can always.
Because, okay, do you know that America is different than Australia?
Yes.
Okay. And
I want to say a special thank you to Stephen Brooks. He's bought me booze. Oh, looks like one of the dots might have been touched up. What's happened there?
Which one?
The little dots. Look at the 12 o'clock. Why is the loom gone a bit funny?
Patina?
It's a little bit squiggly off, but what's happened there? Can we zoom in a bit more?
Well, it's a little bit of dot rot, obviously. It's similar to crotch rot.
Crotch rot? You know, crotch rot is a bitch. That's a bitch.
Okay. Oh God. Hibby Cleanse soap. Try that on the crotch rot.
Well, it's mainly the pants that wear out. It's not myself. It's the pants.
Try turpentine. A mixture of turpentine and saliva.
Okay.
Specifically, Mark's saliva.
Ew. Clyde, you just always go a little too far. Just a little too far.
Love you, Mom.
Like the time that you gave out your PayPal on the ArchieLuxury channel. Just a little too far.
Now look, I deny that. The only way that anyone can refute that is to sit through this entire broadcast and watch it again in its entirety. And I'm entirely confident no one is going to do that.
Well, not without severe, mental disorders or medical repercussions.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, that just might be.
I gotta tell you, man. Your 5196. That's in rose gold, isn't it?
Correct.
I want to buy one of those. Would you sell it?
I don't think so now, Archie. It's my only Patek.
How much did you pay for it? How much did you pay?
You know what? What else would I get now that the steel's all gone and I'm going to wait forever for this other one? And
what did you pay for it?
14.7.
14.7. That's not terrible, is it?
No, I thought it was pretty good.
No, actually,
still under warranty.
Yeah, Jen and Tan has been saying the Calatravas are starting to jump up in price.
I'm still under factory warranty, Archie.
Wow.
It's 1 year. It's 1 year and 3 months old. 1 year and 6 months old right now.
I see. Jesus Christ. How often do you wear the Patek?
Once every couple of months.
I see.
And Archie, he's actually on the list for a full-sized Aquanaut.
I know. Fuck, it just sucks, doesn't it?
No, actually, I think it's great. I think you got to be happy for other people in the hobby.
I am happy.
Then why did
it's
you
gonna hurt, fuckers. It's gonna hurt. That's for sure. It's definitely gonna hurt. I've gone a little watch crazy.
It makes you happy, but what else makes you happy in this world? Nothing makes me happy. Bitches don't make me happy. I've been disappointed. I've had so many fucking terrible relationships. They don't make me happy anymore.
Look, I'm not going to run into a bind, but if, God forbid, I run into a bind, how much am I going to get for my watches?
By the way, I'm having
more than what I paid for them?
I'm having my third scotch because life is a bitch. And I want to say this to you guys. What else do you do to make yourself happy?
Actually, I like to spend time with the less fortunate.
That's why I'm spending time with you, Clive, isn't it?
No, that's why I keep signing on to the podcast.
I do need your help. I must tell you, Clive, you're a pretty good guy. A lot of people have told me to burn my relationship with you, but you know something, Clive? You are a big money earner.
Yeah, a lot of people keep telling me the same thing.
I enjoy having you here. I enjoy your nasty comments,
Well, you need a foil. Because
having you here. I got to be honest with you. At one stage, I couldn't stand you, but I got to tell you, I really am happy you came on. I'm always happy you come on.
Because I bring in the coin.
No, I don't mind you. I don't mind you anymore.
You know, the last time you two broke up, I got like 20,000 views out of my WTF happened video. The least you can do is throw me a bone, guys, and have a major fight, and one of you storm off set.
I got to tell you, Mark, you are a fucking amazing guy. I am promoting you left, right, and center in every video I make. Did you know that?
Well, it's gotten to the point where what is it that Clyde says? Clyde,
every time I see Mark's video and he's filming outside, I'm like, "When is Archie coming on?"
Yes.
But you know, I was thinking about the whole Rodent 2.0 thing.
Yes.
You know, he's not the biggest fan of Rodent 1.0 at all.
He's just stealing the play. You buy views, you buy subscribers, and you suck up. Everything is nice. Everything is cool. It's just so fake. Okay. Cheap watches suck, Clive.
Well, I know we've discussed this before, but I'm going to bring it up again. I think if you can honestly and objectively review a watch, and you can be comprehensive about the review, you can be honest about it, but other people that have different preferences might find the review useful.
Some people like cheap women and cheap watches. There's a place for all of that. Some people like cheap scotch.
Yeah, I understand. I got to tell you the truth. I've never been. I got to be honest with you, Clive. Pateks are fucking expensive. Everything. Watches are such a horrible hobby. You know, the things I want, I can't afford. You know that?
Yes, but you economize. You economize. Listen, you are not with $10,000 a night Russian hookers. You are with like 1,000 baht freelancers in Nana Plaza, and you have a Patek. You could certainly be wearing, let's say, a Citizen and be hanging out with high-class Russian women.
But here's the thing, though. Okay,
choices, people.
But a lot of this is following the herd. It's one thing to say Rolex because everyone likes Rolex. Everyone's gunning for Rolex. If you could find exactly, but if you can find the next big thing or something else that everyone else has overlooked.
Here we go, Deacon, $10. I'm with Jin. It's all about the snobbery.
Well, yeah, but on the other hand, Jin is to a certain degree, but Jin also, in a lot of ways, is probably the purest one among us because he can like a watch. You know, is there that much snobby with Breguet? For most people, not really.
Oh, that's nasty, Clive. Why do you say that? Breguet is a great brand.
Most people don't know anything about Breguet, quite frankly, and Breguet is a Phoenix brand anyway. It wasn't started in Phoenix. It wasn't even started in Arizona, but it almost died, you know.
Oh, Lewis Appleby, $20, 20 pounds. Agreed. Marco knocks out quality content. Clive is just weird. And, well, what can you say about the Pontiff? He's the Don. Three Musketeers. Love you guys. That's Lewis Appleby. Thank you, Lewis.
Does he mean you're losing your hair, that you're the Don?
I'm not losing my hair. Look at this. Look. Is there hair loss? Show me if there's hair loss.
That's hair loss. You've got a widow's peak.
There's also a few bald spots here too. Look at that. Is that normal?
I think it's probably from the carpet beetles.
I got to tell you, Clive, what are you buying next? Well,
I'm still in a consolidation phase, but I'm looking at a couple of things. I'll put it that way. Maybe next week I'll have something to show.
Okay. When are you going to start selling off some of the serious pieces you've got there?
Serious pieces?
Loudmouth Tim was banned by Michael Antonio. Michael Antonio, way to go. That guy gave me a shitload of money. You know that?
Yeah. Well, you see, I was kind of wondering if that was deliberate because that way people would then try to pay you to get unbanned. I was thinking, okay, now is this just
hidden? He's just hidden. We've got the comments there. I tell you what, I got to be honest with you there. I'm very happy in my life, you know. Bring back Mimi T. What did you think of the Mimi T episode?
Asian with an English accent? Yes, please.
Yeah, yeah. You know, she fucking robbed me blind, but you know this, don't you?
Okay.
When are you going to release, you know, the Mimi T sex tape?
I've actually released them to Patreon members. Patreon members get access to all the Mimi T videos. She was gorgeous, you know. I miss her. I miss her. I really do miss her, you know.
You do, because you banned us from even saying the words Mimi and
Yeah, I
Mimi together
know.
for like.
She was cool, but it was just a bad.
It was a bad
Creamy
breakup.
tea.
It was a bad breakup.
Creamy tea. It could have been so amazing. Who else is here? Who's got the what's Rich doing? What are you doing, Rich?
I just got an email from my gray dealer regarding the Universal Geneve
Yes.
price.
European Watch Gallery. He's a bit of a cunt, that guy. You know that?
You know,
Alberto.
So,
Have you dealt with Alberto? He's a bit slippery.
no, but okay, look at my screen. This is a watch that they have for sale there.
Oh, very similar. You got better can. Oh, I like the Breguet numerals on that one.
So they're selling this one for $6,750. She just
Wow.
literally emailed me right now. So
Jen. Oh, whoa. Jen also has the same thing in gold. Get with Jen before you make an offer on this one.
Oh no, I'm not going to buy it, but I asked her how much it was so I can compare it to mine and see how much mine was kind of in line, because it's so similar. This is the exact year. It's the exact year.
Your hands are nicer, but
my hands have the hollowed out hands in the middle, right?
it's skeletonized.
Yeah,
hands.
skeletonized.
Very cool. And yours is a. Is it? How many eyes you've got there? Is it two windows or three?
I think he's got 2 eyes.
Yeah, the same exact ones as these, but I had the tachymeter scale and I had 3 colors, red, blue, and black.
Yes.
This is a doctor's. That's why it's called the Medico.
That's a pulsation dial. None, $2.
Correct.
That's a pulsation dial. Not even comparable. Thank you, none. You're 100% right. It is a pulsation dial.
So which one's better, mine or this one?
They're just different.
This one's better.
You can't compare them.
Okay.
Yeah, it just depends. Some people like.
Speedmaster's had a pulsation dial.
Mine has the color. Mine has the 3 colors, though, right? Too.
Yeah. I
So
agree with that.
I think, you know, $6,750. I paid $2,750.
You did well. You did very well.
This is polished.
They got some great stuff. European Watches has some great Pateks, don't you think?
Is it too late for a serious watch question?
No, ask away.
Okay, now Archie, this is one I specifically want to ask you. Okay?
Sure.
Okay, anything that is Gerald Genta designed.
Yes.
Of course, you know, the Nautilus, the Royal Oak. Why isn't? But you know, wasn't the in Manure also designed by Gerald Genta as well?
Well, apparently, it's conflicted, Clive. It's conflicted. They reckon the Oyster Quartz was designed by him too. It's very. I don't think there's anything great about Gerald Genta. He made some fucking ugly things too. You know, the 222 was apparently done by him. You know the 222.
Yes, which is the predecessor to the Overseas.
That's one fucking ugly watch.
He also designed the pole router.
Yes, he did. He did work for Omega. He did work for all the. Basically, he was an independent contractor.
Right. Well, but here's the thing, though. Why have 2 of those? Okay, so the 222 is not even made anymore. The Overseas is based upon it, or you know, overall, but it's got enough of the connection with Gerald Genta is too tentative with the Overseas. Now, but the Engineer, on the other hand, was why does it lag behind the other one so much? Is it just because it's IWC, or they fucked around with the design?
It was. Look, they've released it. The original. They were expensive. They were very expensive. They just missed their niche. It was fucked. Okay. They missed their niche, and it was like a lot of things. They weren't. You know, the Royal Oak wasn't successful straight away. You know that, don't you?
Right.
It took a while to build up girth.
What is that, Archie? Is that a special Geneva trademark? What is that?
I think it's a gold stamp, isn't it? I can. It's good to see it's not polished out. Yes, there must be a gold hallmark, some sort of hallmark there. It's a different country. It's a country hallmark normally. I think.
I can tell you this. I'm hoping that mine has this crown. I hope it's not. My crown's not replaced.
No.
I hope.
I can't tell.
Yeah, I know. I can't tell on mine. There's no picture of the crown. This is gorgeous, though.
I'm going to be broadcasting from Singapore next week, guys. I want to complain about how nasty the punters are, if that's okay.
Sure. Actually, if you complain about Singapore in general, you might get interviewed by the local news there.
We might try and avoid that if all possible in Singapore, okay?
You know, after you get caned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, the retard.
You get flogged, which some people pay extra for that service.
Now, Archie, what if it's a man in a dress doing it? Would you be all right with it then?
Well, they can pay extra for that, don't you, then, you know?
Archie, when was the last time you owned a steel Submariner?
Oh, I sold a 14060. I sold it for
Yep.
6,000 Aussie. I was an idiot. Fucking idiot.
I've kept mine. I don't like it, but I've kept it.
I've always wanted this, Archie.
Ooh, that's a 5056. I actually had a chance to buy one of those last week.
Did you have the money?
There's like a 16800 down by me, but I'm like, eh.
Is that a 5036 or a 5056? Can you tell
5056, and they're selling it for about 26,000.
It's in white gold or platinum?
Up.
Platinum.
Platinum.
Fuck.
It's sold. It says that it's sold.
It's beautiful. What do you think? I could really do one of those, couldn't you?
I love those.
Sure, it's getting quiet in here.
I got to be honest with you. They got some amazing pieces. They had some really great Jaeger-LeCoultres. I really find they were very good for Jaeger-LeCoultres at one stage.
Oh yeah. What are you doing, by the way? Are you
Who?
trimming your toenails?
No,
Dude.
no, I'm just checking something on my phone. Someone sent me a text message. That's all. Trimming. That's just disgusting. Oh, chocolate dial. Look at that.
That's the tropical dial Speedmaster, where the veneer, the lacquer, has bubbled off.
Fuck.
$48,000.
Jesus. 48,000. Fuck me dead. That's a lot of money. You could get a 4-digit Daytona for that, can't you?
I don't know. Dr. BBW's not on.
It is amazing. Look at that watch. What's your next bet? Tell me, Mark. What are you buying? Oh, Mark's not available. Clive, what are you buying next? Tell me.
There's a couple
not
things.
fallible.
There's a couple things I'm looking at, and I'm still have to do a review. Someone sent me that I have to do a comprehensive review of a Grand Seiko manual wine that someone sent me, the Japanese only model. I think I may have shown it a little while back.
I got to send a message. Hey, Lance! Hey, Lance! Hey, Lance! Hey, Lance! There we go.
I'll have you know I have a deposit down on something.
Yes, what do you have a deposit on?
I have a deposit down on a Hulk.
A Hulk? I thought you had a Hulk before.
No, I never had Hulk.
Never had a Hulk.
Never.
Wow.
Never had a Hulk.
So you've got a two-tone. You've got
It will be my fourth. It will be my fourth Submariner when it comes in.
Fourth Submariner. Fucking hell.
Because I've got a pre-ceramic, I've got a two-tone bluesy pre-ceramic, I've got a ceramic, and then the Hulk.
This is another watch that I'm absolutely in love with. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yes, show us. Oh, 5712. Big money, but how much are they? Huge money.
Yeah.
How much?
I mean, gosh, they only MSRP'd for about 40,000, and now they're 85,000 secondhand.
Fuck me dead.
Isn't that incredible?
It's ridiculous.
It's incredible.
Isn't it beautiful though?
We're in the
I don't know. It's only a 240. It's the same one as the rooted rotor. The rooted rotor is the same rooted rotor as that.
Gotcha.
Rooted rotor, guys. I want to say thank you so much for coming on. I'm going to wind this show up. I want to thank you for coming on, and I will be we're doing a midweek show, and we're also going to be doing one next weekend when I'm in Singers. I'm going to be bitching about how nasty the Singaporeans are. Guys, I want to thank you for coming on. And
is the midweek show is going to be on Wednesday?
Yes, we can do that. Do you want to do that?
I think I've got plans for Wednesday.
It's okay, Clive. The world doesn't revolve around just you. I've got other people I can invite on.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
Until then, I will see you later. Thank you so much for coming on, guys. And don't forget, you got nothing nasty to say, shut your fucking mouth.
All right, take it easy, guys.
If you got nothing nasty to say, shut your